What's up everyone, welcome back or welcome to a new video. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join our community. My name is Aldo, I'm a powerlifter and Forex trader, and today I wanted to make a standard intro for all of the videos that are going to be releasing under this series. You're probably wondering by now, why the fuck are you dressed up this way? Well, in many ways because I wanted to drag your attention to this video, and that's because this series really means a lot to me, so the more people come in, the better. And if you're here, it probably worked. Most of the times you see me in pajamas, sweatshirt, probably naked, and that's because I wanted to make this series as raw as possible, and I'm sure you will enjoy it also because of this. I think it's fair for me to briefly explain what this series is all about. I'm attempting to grow my personal account from the initial balance in the first episode was 9,400 euros, yes, real money, to 6 figures by the end of this year, all while documenting every single trade and decision I take along the way. If you're curious to know more about this series, I strongly advise you to go and watch the first episode I made, where I pretty much explain everything, and where you will also find the first week recap ever recorded. This will definitely be the most accurate and transparent series you will ever find in the Forex trading niche. If this series helps you, motivates you, teaches you something, please share it so we can help and impact as much people as possible together. And if you do, I want you to know that your support means a lot to me. Lastly, before we begin with the video, I want to make one thing very clear. And that is, all of the things you are going to hear and see are not financial advice. I don't recommend any of you to follow what I'm doing and will do. Alright, we took that out of the way. Prepare your popcorn and enjoy this week recap. One last thing before we begin with the actual week recap. I wanted to make a quick intro for all of the videos of the series so that everyone can actually understand what's going on, and that's because there are a lot of people who do not trade, who don't know anything about trading. I took this clip from the first week recap and I'm going to analyze everything that's going on so that everyone can understand the things I'm saying and also the things you will see. Firstly, that's me on the right. Second, this is the platform you're going to see in pretty much all of the videos. Down here you will find the balance of the account, and you can see it's real money from here, Future Markets Live, and then this is the account number. The equity is basically the balance plus or minus the profit or loss, which you can find here at all time, of course when I have a trade open. So this dashed gray line is my entry price, and then this one is the stop line. The stop line, also called stop loss, is whenever a line that whenever price hit the line, the trade will automatically be closed for a loss. And that's because whenever I enter a trade, I have a predefined risk, so I of course don't want to lose more or less than what I'm risking. In this case, since it's a buy position, so I'm expecting price to go up. Sell, I'm expecting price to go down. If I move up the stop, the risk will be decreased. If I move down the stop, the risk will be increased. The sell positions will work basically the opposite way. Another thing, you're going to be hearing sometimes the word slippage, and that basically means that the software, the stop loss, is very precise. So whenever price touches the stop, you will be out for exactly what you risked. But when price moves very, very fast, the stop loss will be so slow compared to how fast price is moving that it will close whenever it can. And that's probably 2-3 seconds after, but that can be very bad. Finally, these two are the pairs we are going to trade with. GBP USD, which basically is British pound against the US dollar. And then this one is gold against the US dollar. The first currency is basically the leading one, which basically means if I'm buying this pair, that means I'm thinking that the British pound will be stronger than the US dollar, or the US dollar will be weaker and the British pound just not as normal. There are a lot of combinations, but as you can understand, the first one is the leading one, and then the rest follows. And this is the position size calculator, but you guys don't need to know what that is. And also all of these down here, no need to know. That's it, and I'll see you in this week recap. Okay guys, I'm about to enter a buy here on GBPSD. Alright. We are in, the risk is 3k in this trade. Okay, 30 seconds till this candle closes. If he closes like this, I think we can close the trade. Okay. Finally closed the trade. We saved about 600 euros for a loss. Not really happy with this trade. Geo was really, I don't know, doing crazy shit this morning. As you can see here, up and down without any logical reason. So yeah. Anyway, I resume the recording when I get any update or trade. Okay guys, I'm entering a long on gold, likely the last trade we will open for today. It's actually also very late in the session, so most definitely. Okay, I noticed that the camera didn't work before, so while adjusting and fixing the camera, the webcam, I add the 1k more, so the total risk on this trade is 3k, and that should do for today. Okay everyone, so as you can see we are in a little bit of profit. I'm going for a bike ride, so yeah, I will resume the recordings when I'm back. Alright guys, last update before we do the end of the day recap. As you can see, we are finally in profit. The trade seems like it's going in our direction, and it is printing a lot of very nice confirmation. So at this point the plan for this trade would be to hold it either overnight or till it reaches my target, which is around this area up here, my final target. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. To do the end of the year recap history, as for today, today is day 36 of week 8, the 8th of April. We are starting to hit some very nice numbers of consistency also, just realized. Anyway, for today we got one loss, which is the loss we had early on GBPSD, minus 2.4k, and I will update you all tomorrow to see if this day stays like this or if I'm actually able to close this trade before the overnight commissions, which would be very nice, but it's very unlikely at this point. But let's not talk, because gold can actually surprise me sometimes. So yeah, anyway, that's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, morning update. As you can see, there are no trades open, and we hit way above a super big milestone. It is actually 50%, halfway to our goal for this year, and it's still April, so that's really shocking actually. I'm not going to show you all the profits, and that's because it's not end of the day recap yet, so we'll do that later on the day. As for now, I manually closed the trade up here. It actually went way above my target, but from seeing this kind of volume, I left it run for quite a bit and then closed up there. As for now, I don't see anything, and that's because gold is printing an all-time high, and GU, it is kind of ranging, and also I would like to keep the profits. So yeah, if I don't see anything really good, I'm not going to take any more trades today. So we'll see. I will resume the recording when I get any update, or I'll see you for the end of the day recap. Alright everyone, it is end of the day recap. It's the 9th of April, day 37 of the project. Before we begin with the history, I wanted to tell you all that firstly, after closing this trade, I actually called it a day, kind of, and that's because the day got busier, so I wasn't really studying and analyzing the charts. I just saw that there was a pretty nice opportunity here on GBPUSD, a long here, which would have been a very nice trade, but whatever. And also, if you guys remember the trade we took yesterday, the long, we got stopped out, and that's because the entry was actually bad. But then price didn't really went much below this level and went on in our direction. So I'm thinking that there was a problem with the entry. It is really something I often struggle with, but as time passes we will of course fix this issue. Anyway, let's do the history together. As for today, we got the gold trade, which we closed early this morning, plus 16.8k. Again, numbers are going up really fast at this point, so I'm really happy how things are going. Let's hope and that we can keep this trend for the account. Also because a little celebration, we are halfway to the end goal of the project. It's not really end goal, but the goal we set for this year. And as I probably already mentioned, it's still April. We got plenty of months, so we'll see where things will take us. Really excited for what the future is gonna bring. So yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay guys, I entered this trade. I was expecting some longs, some buys on GBPUSD, but it seems like it is about to stop us out.
it failed to go higher in this leg here, so there's not really much we can do at this point. I could try, and if price comes above here, this last entry, I can close it. The total risk was 4k up here and then another k here, but then I tightened the stop, so this position is now 600 euros if I lose it. Okay, it's up there. Let me see if I can close it. Oh, but he actually didn't close there, so there is still hope, actually. Okay, so let me wait. So the total risk on this trade, if we were to lose it, would be 4.9k. Yeah. But this kind of candle, it is pretty nice. It is actually very nice. Until it doesn't close below this level, we should be safe. Okay guys, I'm also entering a buy here on gold. 3k risk for now, and if price comes lower I will definitely add a bit more, probably another 2k. As for now, the GBPST trade is going very good. We are in deep profit. The only concerning thing is that in 3 hours there is a news event, pretty super big news event. So the target is still very high for GBPST. We are here and my target is pretty much here, so we'll see. As for now, you can clearly see it is flowing very nicely. Higher time frames are printing the candles very nicely, as you can see. Okay, let's enter the 2k there. Alright. Now we have 5k risk on gold too. Okay, seems like gold woke up and chose violence today. It is dipping with an insane amount of power. Damn. We might get stopped out on that trade, I guess. Okay, so I just realized the camera was frozen for this entire time. So as for now, gold is definitely not looking good. We are about there. It is definitely stressing me out at this point. Okay, so I'm about to go and do my morning walk, so I will resume the recordings when I'm back and have significant updates. Okay guys, there is a lot going on, as you can see. We got stopped out on the 3k of risk here on gold, but we still have the 2k open. The GBPUSD trade is actually flying right now, and I will close the majority since in 5 minutes there is a pretty big news event, so I have to secure the profits at this point. It's gonna be massive, so we will definitely watch it together. Let me close it. Let me close all of the gains right now. Gold at this point is ranging around the stop, and I don't know if it's gonna stop us out. It's gonna be wild. Definitely it's gonna be wild. We'll see. When the trades get to again 8k, I'm going to close them all. Okay, we closed one. Oh, massive slipped. Not really good. Anyway, as you can see here, the trades we got stopped out on, the gold trade, and then the partial we just closed on GBPUSD. I'm waiting to close the rest. The volatility is already kicking in. Okay, I closed the other one. We secured about 16k minus of course the 3k, so we are about 13k for the day. Then we have the last position open. This is actually not a really big deal. And then this trade on gold, I don't know. Okay, the news is going to hit in 50 seconds. I don't know which pair we should watch. Probably, oh my god, GBPUSD is already taking off. Okay, that could be something. Okay, you know what? Let's watch gold, because GU might not be. I mean, it could be interesting for the profits, but we can see them down here. 10 seconds to the news. Let's see. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Game time. Damn. Holy shit. Holy shit. Bro literally went to hell. We got massively slipped. Holy shit. We lost 3k on that trade. Gold didn't actually get that slipped. Closed the trade for 1.2k. Minus 1.2k. It's not really that bad. Holy shit. I didn't expect that. Guess Jiu really fucked me over at this point. Gosh. Thank God I actually closed these two. Otherwise it would have been a bloodbath. Well, I don't know. I'm a bit shocked actually. But god damn it. Since you guys already saw the history, let's do the end of the day recap right now. Oh, sorry, it's still going down. Holy shit. Wow. Anyway, as for today, we got Well, we can consider this as part of this trade, so it's 16k plus actually minus 3.7k, so probably around 2k something, 12k something, and then minus the gold trade we had open here. So we actually got one winning trade and then one losing trade. Yeah, we could summarize things like this, and we ended up the day on plus 7.6k, which is way lower than what I expected and also what I saw, what I've been seeing from all of the open positions when they got to their peaks, especially GBPSD. But yeah, that's it for today. And also, before I go, I have two very important things to say, and these are for all of the new people that come in. Firstly, anytime I speed up the recordings, the audio is muted, just so everybody knows. And then second thing, all of this is real money. This is real money. Oh, actually, we kind of ended up the day on a 62k, which is not really bad. Huh? That's actually good. This is real money, and you can see this up here. Visual Markets Live. This is a real account. I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay guys, just got back from the gym. I didn't really want to end the recording like that, and that's because I was kind of in a shocked state, so I couldn't really reflect or realize what has happened. But now I just got back from the gym. I had time to properly reflect on the things, on today's performances, and I really wanted to make clear that things could have gone much worse. Even by just thinking about possible scenarios, I get scared, I get goosebumps. So definitely feeling grateful that I had the chance to learn this lesson, which is to stay away from CPI, which is the name of the news that hit the market today. I already knew about FOMC, which is in about 30 minutes. But yeah, I kind of studied CPI in the past price actions, but didn't really expect this much violence today. So definitely. And then another thing I wanted to explain is that I mentioned the sleep page. I got slipped right here, and that basically means that my stop line was really high. Price was so fast, in 1 second literally got below my stop, and that means that the software, the stop wasn't fast enough. I lost in this trade 3.7k. My stop line was minus 400, so you can see the slippage basically had almost 1-0 to the trade, which is very unfortunate, but that's what you get when you play with very scary, very volatile news. Anyway, we in the end ended up the day in positive and got this very nice lesson. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay guys, I'm opening a trade here on gold, 2k risk, very low risk, but that's mainly because it is trending downward with a lot of intensity. But if I see things right, it is forming a nice triangle on the higher time frame, and it's actually at the bottom of the triangle right now, so we might see something cool. This trade might take a really long time to play out, so I will pause the recording and then resume it anytime I have something to update you all. Okay guys, I enter another trade on GBPSD, expecting some longs. This time the entry was very nice. Expecting some buy price action, both on GU and on gold. Seems like the pairs are synced. The risk on the GU trade is 3k, and as you can see the gold trade kinda is taking off a little bit from our entry, which is here. So we'll see how both will play out. As of now, I'm going to take my morning walk, so I will pause the recording and then resume it when I'm back. Okay guys, little update. Just got back from my morning walk. The GBPSD trade is really stressing me out. This is a very key level. If he for some reason is able to close below this level, the trade is not valid anymore, so we should close it. Okay guys, I'm about to close the GBPSD trade. Once you get okay, yeah, just lost 100 euros, which are basically just commissions. And yeah, so we are done with you. It really is looking like shit as of now. Okay guys, 30 seconds and the news will hit the market. Still not really sure if I should close the trade. Okay. I'm prepared to close the trade if you were to just retrace back, but this time, as I expected, the news wasn't so much aggressive and violent. We didn't got stopped out in 1 second. That's progress, I guess. And yeah, we'll basically see where okay guys, entering again on GBPSD. This time the entry is so safe that if price does close past this level, we can directly close everything. Risk on this trade is 2k, actually 3k. The trade on gold is still running. It pulled back a little bit, but we'll see. We should be safe. Okay, we're about to get stopped out on GBPSD. At this point there's pretty much nothing to do, so it either stops me out here or I don't know. Okay, stop us out. Now the only trade we are left is on gold, which is not really convincing me much. We'll see if it does break this level, and I resume the recording when I get any update from this trade. Alright everyone, as you can see, the gold trade is pretty much to target. I really wanted to hold the trade a little bit more, but that's solely because I wanted to get to 70k, but that's not probably the right time, so let's close the trade together now. That's because just hit the target. 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, and let's also do the end of the day recap now, since it's also end of the day actually. Yeah, anyway, as for today, we got one break even, which was the trade we were able to save early on GBPUSD, to save on time, and just lost 100 euros. But then GU didn't really agree with that decision, so I entered again a buy, and this time lost 3k, which is very sad, because I actually realized if I wouldn't have taken this trade, we would probably be above 70k. So we got one break even, one loss, and then this last winning trade we just closed on gold ended up ending the day on a plus 5.1k. It's day 39 of the project, the 11th of April of the week number 8, and yeah, tomorrow is gonna be the last trading day for the episode. Okay guys, just entered a buy on gold, 3k risk, likely the last trade of the week. The last update of the trade, and that's because I'm going to the gym now, so my trading day is done. I will manage this trade from the gym. It's rejecting a pretty important level up here. It's not really looking super nice, and it kind of seems there is some sort of volatility right now. It's moving very fast for some reason, up and down. Anyway, I will resume the recordings when I'm back tonight from the gym, so we can do the end of the day recap, but also end of the week together as usual. And yeah, so see you later. Okay everyone, it is end of the day recap and also end of the week recap. Day 40, damn, day 40, the 12th of April. As you can see, this was the trade I opened early on. Okay, exactly this one. Price stayed in this range for a long time, and there was also a red folders news event, which wasn't really a big deal, but I was a bit scared still. So it ranged too much on my entry, and also let me show you. Okay, you cannot really see, but on the 15-minute time frame, price rejected up and down. So at this point I didn't really want to lose for the week, and that's because I also want to make a withdrawal. So I wasn't really feeling like taking a loss at the end of the week, like the last couple of hours. So I closed a break even right here, but in the end price really went in our direction. Wait, yeah, and it would have been a very nice trade. It would have taken us to probably almost 80k, but yeah, it's part of the game. You cannot really do much. I left the trade running in my other accounts, so in the end I still made a little bit of money, but then it retraced all of the way back, my exit was still like up here, so no worries really. Anyway, let's do the history. Okay, for today we got just this break-even, we could say. Yeah, pretty much break-even, which was this trade I just talked about. And then let's do the recap for this week. Alright, quite a bit of trades, and then the massive loss. I still remember this loss, which was the news event that fucked us over, and then other winning trades. So in the end we ended up this week 8 of the project, on plus 27k, which is another record. Never done something like this in a week. And actually I really have to say this month is going crazy. We are still about halfway into April and it is already going like crazy. Numbers are going up. I got a little bit scared at the end of this week. I started risking less in all of the trades. So yeah, from next week we will start fresh and ready to blow up the account. The end balance for this week, 67k. We are definitely making some real numbers right here. I'm definitely going to withdraw a big portion of money, so you guys will see the update in the next week recap. That's it for this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.